Amalj'aa, wrong places. I am well glad I reserved that inn for Assistant Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, onto the matter at hand. Tancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalj'aa's encampment to the southeast. I pray that you too shall be able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I like working with Tancred. It's a little bit sad that we didn't start with him, Yuda. Like, in my head, the Yuda start is kind of the most real one. The look Tancred gives you when you meet him, when you find the signs of the Seventh Down, like, it's like friendlish. It just gives you a sincere smile. It's kind of different from what's the cat girl's name? Zor, Amalj'aa, Amalj'aa, Hanazo, Majo. Completely forgot. You are there, you say. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Olsen. Eisenberg said her wounds were serious, though it seemed my suspicion about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicion were not entirely without merit. Willis following the Sister Olsen near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalj'aa caught my eye. I tracked them far as his encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Ryusei. Would you be so kind to take a look inside? Sure. What do you want from me? Sapoi. Weird. There we go. Easy as. Ha ha ha! I almost said easy as taking a shit, but I decided I will stop with the shit jokes. I didn't do that one. Easy as sleeping. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yes, it's easy as sleeping. Sleeping is very easy. This leaflet, I see the wealth of now to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is not. And these bits about now Tao seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Ulster makes of it. Sure, Tancred. Turn around. Like, I've seen this song run around TikTok like crazy, and I've never seen the movie. And then I went to see the movie and I just loved the movie. And then they make a follow-up, like completely ignoring the girl that was like one of his, like not crush yet, but she was clearly supposed to be one of the like she was supposed to turn like one of her crushes, one of his crushes. And then they just substituted her for another girl. And then on the second movie, he kind of got in love with her, but nothing really happened. And then the third movie came out, and it was just so completely like unrelated to anything else that it makes no sense. It doesn't really finish any story. Like, it just stops them with starting dating, but there was never a fourth movie. So was kind of pointless. Like, it was really a really weird trilogy. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor of this day? Read this. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing a priest of the order to deceive people? What do you think? The plot thickens, you say? Our culprit pretends to be a priest and lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt the irony in there. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Eisenbart that we have learned here. What we learned here. Eisenbart. Excuse me? Where? Oh, it began to rain again. Not only the plot, but also the rain thickens and pours, just as my soul. Posing as a priest, to think, these troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Take you once again, Ryusei. I shall keep my ears and eyes open. Now, more than ever. For sure. For sure, friend. For sure.